Welcome, Ram Fam, back to Black Ram GX Gaming. We're here, we're live. Ryan Montgomery's here getting the hype party rocking like a boom boom hype. I like that. So how's everyone doing? Today we'll be doing Spyro the Dragon. My original, I looked up the model, it came out in 98, so it's probably when I got it. I was 6 years old. 98 PlayStation 1, which wasn't working that well about 3 days ago. Did a lot of cleaning, which, by the way, Ryan, I looked it up. The definition of refurbishment, cleaning is in there. So I refurbished it. It counts. It passes the mark. Took it from not working to working. Cleaning is in the definition. I did it. So I don't feel bad about using that word yesterday. We became the Elden Lord. Very exciting time. So now we're doing some classics since we got this PS1 set up. Been meaning to do this for a while. And VR games are coming later on, probably more in the summer, depending on how it goes. It's honestly a really hot device on the face, so it depends on the temperature and things like that too. But, you know, whatever. We're starting with this. This is old technology. My discs are not in perfect condition, so there may be freezing and restarts and issues. But it was working for me over the weekend. I think this game has had a few times where it stops, so I'm just going to save a lot and keep moving through. If you remember, if you played Spyro, the Reignited Trilogy, auto saves for you all the time. In this old one, you had to save a dragon, go back to its pad, and manually save every single time. So we'll be taking it slow as we can here. Purple power, that's what I'm talking about, Ryan. Spyro the Dragon is purple. So yeah, if it's your first time here, don't forget to drop a follow. It's huge. It helps a lot. It's fantastic. If you've been here before, do what William Dodge there just did. Drop a share, like. Those are all big. They help out a lot. Comments like Mr. Ryan Montgomery here. It all goes a long way. So fingers crossed that this works. And let's rock and roll. All right. And I can't promise that it won't be loud too, that you might not hear a whirring noise the whole time. It's not really that loud, but it's not super quiet. And I don't know if they were ever really quiet. But it's something. I found when I was just turning this on to test the audio and stuff, that if I let it go to the demo screen, so if you set at the main menu not doing anything long enough, it'll play a demo video of gameplay, maybe one or two different ones. Over and over, and then it would freeze if I got through this. So we're trying not to do that. I noticed that the audio is not perfect either. I did test it out a little bit over the weekend, so I have to say. We'll do a new game. That way, if for some reason I forget to save, I can jump back up a couple worlds here. Which I only did like 2 worlds, including the home world here. Cheers, everybody. Welcome to the past.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Gnort character? Now I understand
14.
he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question.
Nasty Gnort is a simple
creature. Vampire.
William Harris, hello.
Oh,
I don't know if I mentioned this already, but the people,
to the Dragon Kingdom. No
this is for anyone watching afterwards, or watching the YouTube. People voted for Spyro. We had some game options out there. This is what came up.
Looks like I got some things to do.
So it looks like I got some things to do. Also, part of my shirt was disappearing there for a second. Michael Payne, thank you very much for the like, buddy. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing great. This is what it looks like. Easy as can be.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free
It's old
10
tech,
dragons
but
in the artisan world.
if you're confused how you get it on
he'll transport
stream.
you to the next world.
What
William
about
Harris, buddy, thank you for the
Lord?
like. Cheers.
I'm going after him.
Find dragons first.
All you need is an
That's all I
HDMI
can tell
converter.
you.
You take the aux cables, which is the red, white, and yellow, plug it into an HDMI converter, and it actually widescreens it for you. I'm on, you guys can't see it, which is great. I'm glad it doesn't convert to you guys.
Where's
I'm on a curved widescreen.
Oh, torch him.
It
Keep
looks
your horns
terrible.
on, Spyro! You have much to learn
Yeah, it was supposed to be a box.
Do you
It's
know
on
what
a
the
curved
dragonfly
widescreen. Doesn't look
following
good
you
for
is
me.
doing?
For you guys, it was great.
His
Ryan, like
name
everything,
is
feel like
Spark,
and share,
and
buddy.
he's helping
Cheers,
and
cheers.
protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that. Let's get some people in here. You gutted your... Oh, gutted my remastered version? And it won't install. Oh, no. What do you mean you gutted it? Just like you uninstalled it, or? I can't stop running, otherwise they take off. Now I gotta chase them. Don't want to do that. But I can make this jump. I know I can. Alright. I know I can, but I'm giving it. And also, I gotta say, I played a few PS1 games just to see what was working. On Sunday, when I got this thing back up and running. And Spyro runs surprisingly well compared to a lot of games. Like, I was playing Ape Escape, which Ape Escape is like the only game I know of that forces you to use the analog sticks. Because the original PlayStation, if anybody knows or didn't know, did not have these sticks here, which are invisible. You can see my eyes properly. Well, I guess you wouldn't see my eyes, you'd see the game. Originally, it was just the D-pad, the
Hey, Spyro,
X,
press
square,
the jump
triangle,
button
circle,
twice to
start,
glide.
select,
And don't be afraid.
R1, R2,
Afraid?
R3.
Of
And
what?
they added the dual
Falling
shot
from
controller,
high
which
mountain
had
peaks, plummeting
analog
into
sticks.
prehistoric glaciers.
Oh, that.
Ape Escape forces you to use it, but its movements are... There's only 8 directions you can move. You don't have this spiral of movements. All these different directions. On Ape Escape, you can move, you know, north, south, east, west, north, west, northeast, southeast, southwest. It's real wonky. It's real wonky. It's broken when installed. That's shit. Do you just have, like, the digital rights or whatever for the game? Oh, and Zach, thank you for the like. Appreciate you, buddy. How you doing? Gonna play Final Fantasy Remastered instead. The remastered or the remake? You like the remastered? I like the original a lot, but that remastered version where they clean up the polygons is nice. It was the first analog stick game. It was the first one ever. So it was like a test game almost for it. I didn't know it was the first one. Look at that. I'm learning some history too. Not time to disc get broke. Ow, that sucks. I have not bought a disc since mid Xbox 360 days. For that very reason. You know, these days you can buy everything digitally. And if something happens to a disc, it's broken, it's lost, it's scratched. Suddenly, you can't use it and your $60 game is kaput, it's wasted. But, if you buy it digitally, as long as you don't get locked out of your account, you're fine. So that's why I haven't bought a disc in years. And now I'm dealing with that problem with this game, playing on the original. Actually, you guys want to see the case? I don't have the original... Oh, it's kind of hard to see. I don't have the book. I lost the book, and this case is in terrible condition. But I've got the back art and the front art. I actually did on Etsy. Gonna give Etsy a plug here. find that people make the cases, the art, and all that exactly the same as the original game. So if you've got a busted up case like I do,
that again.
you can order a new case with the
portal in the dragon mouth. But you are not yet ready, Spyro.
Guide in it and everything.
First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
One of those on the way for Spyro, just to see how it looks. You see, back in the old day, he didn't get butterflies that he couldn't eat, or when you were full health, I should say. It's interesting. The remake? Oh, I'm jealous. I want to play the remake. I think after we talked about the remake the other day, my phone heard me because I started seeing videos of it. Gonna get it on digitally, it's £5. Oh, £15? Dang, that's heavy. Table joke, I'm done making them. For now. Alright, we'll just start with this roll right here. Man, I need to learn what the conversion is for your guys' currency so I actually know what the prices are. Whoops. Oh, is my headset still in? I think it's working. I saw a movement. My headset has this damn long cord. My foot caught the cord, and I think I froze it. It worked. Alright, we're gonna save immediately. I need to drag it. I think there's the one at top up here. Sounds like a guy puking. A little bit. Facebook stops us, that's why. It does, and so does Google. And all the other giant tech companies. It's only for sales purposes, really. It's just to sell you stuff. He's supposed to open. By now. This... The game hasn't... I don't even want to say it.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course,
I'm literally terrified every time something like that happens.
Metal armor is fireproof, but a
hey,
charge
Rick Down, what's going on? I haven't played the original in a long time. Enjoying Spyro Reignited. I love Reignited. I've beaten it probably 100%ed it 5 times now. Love it so much. I kind of was sad that I got all the achievements and 100%ed it right off the bat, though. Because now I was just playing it through for fun. But I thought since I just cleaned up my PS1, let's see if this works. And it kind of does. Strong kind. We got the Crash Trilogy. Nice. You know, I've never beat any of the Crash games. I've played them all, but I've never actually beat them. Don't know how. I don't remember buying it. I think I traded a game for it, and I couldn't even tell you what I traded. Have Crash 2.
Psst, Spyro.
I forget what it's
Want to know a
actually full title, but
use the
Crash 2
triangle
on
button
PS1.
when you want to zoom in and look around.
Somehow.
Your secret's safe with me.
Only bought one digital game in your entire life, and I poured out physical copies. And I know there's a lot of people like that. I just can't understand why. Because now you've got that situation where you can't play it because the disc is bust. It takes up physical space. It can be lost, destroyed. People can take it and use it as a frisbee. By the way, discs work as excellent frisbees. Done it with busted ass CDs back in the day. People can steal it. There's so much that can go wrong with a disc versus digital. I guess it's kind of cool to be able to look at your collection. I think it's cool to do that for my classics. But I also have just far too many games nowadays. Between all the free stuff and everything. Oh. That's a hit. That'll be a drink. Oh, sick. I feel like I want to play the original now just for the just for the pure nostalgia. Yeah, dude. That's kind of what I was thinking. It's like the new one's cool and all, but I'm getting all the feels playing this. Disc for the win. You guys are all crazy. I'm a huge advocate for the digital market. I also feel like sparks work better than maybe in any other copy in the originals. And picking up stuff. Rick, hell yeah, thanks for the like. Appreciate you. Hold on. I got cheers for you. Whoa, Robin Blaine as well. Cheers. Thank you guys both. Cheers. How you doing? I also took 2 hits. I'm gonna take 2 more. I shouldn't take any hits in this game. I've literally mastered all 3 of the original times. But I'll tell you, there's certain levels in this game took me years to figure out how to 100%. Very, very long time.
Big enemies like this Gnorc with the club cannot be charged. But a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Not a thing, not a thing. I even joined some groups that would hopefully post news. Nothing. William, all your games are digital now. It's a good choice. It's a good choice. The only thing I ever got that was digital or a disc was, what were they? They were like some alternate packs for Apex DLC, Apex Legends, which once downloaded, you just had in the game. You didn't need to leave the disc in. It's like once you downloaded it, you could just break those things in half, and it was the same as if you downloaded it digitally. So I didn't feel bad. I think I actually, I don't know if I threw them away or not, but I could. No, not a big deal. Not a big deal. I will go back here and do this one. I can't remember what it's called, but I always think of it as the chicken world because there's chickens right away when you go in there. Michael, you and your buddy are looking to do the Final Fantasy VII Remake stream over the next long weekend? That sounds awesome. That'll be fun. I'm excited to play it myself someday. Someday. Probably be a long time till I get that PS5. But, that's alright. Someone was telling me the other day to get a PS4 because they're super cheap. I don't think I could settle for a 4 knowing that 5s are out there. So, I don't know. Maybe. What I think is really cool about the PS5 is they're adding in all these classics, PS1, PS2, and all that stuff in their Game Pass. I think you pay for that Game Pass, whatever it's going to be, $15 a month, and you get like 3 PS1, 2, and maybe 3 all for free. Probably not all of them. Probably a selection of games, but... I could use an emulator and make sure that this is perfect. Also, I've got, here's what it looks like, wireless PlayStation controllers that plug into your old PS1, PS2 port right there. And it's got a USB right here that pulls out so you can use it on your computer as well. And you get these nifty little controllers that are just basically lookalikes. If you want original controllers that are in good shape, look up the price of those bad boys.
Welcome to Town
Square, Spyro. But it still feels
Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls.
I guess
use the L2 and R2 buttons to get a good look.
I think it was only 1 and 2. Trilogy. That sounds right. I don't own PlayStation, so I don't look too far into it. They already give you my gems, so I pretty much assume they're stuck. I don't know if they'll ever get out or not. Sure. You can hardly hear me. The game's a little loud. The volume of the game was a little sus.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing.
No PS3 game
that you get your
and backwards
longest flies by pressing
compatibilities
X at the
compatibilities
very
for
top of your
PS4. Saying there's no backwards compatibility for PS4, which I believe is correct. I didn't want one pretty much for that reason. I mean, they had a lot of good exclusives, but I didn't need those exclusives. I'll tell you what, the Egg Thief on this map is severely easier to catch. Than he is in the Reignited Trilogy. Reignited Trilogy, the Egg Thief here is a pain in the ass. Also, when I played this on Sunday, giving it a test, these things weren't taking forever. Also, my hand wasn't disappearing. Got a little bit better.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run! Run!
My nuts disappeared.
I'm getting a little winded.
That's weird. Let's increase all the lighting. Better? Better. Need to give my light system a Snickers. They're not them without their power. Electrical Snickers. Oh, I fucked up. PS1 and 2 you stream, PS3 and PS4 and 5 you can download. Oh, you can straight up stream them, like you don't have to download them at all. Which, by the way, I don't know who was talking about it. It was a few of you guys or what, but I did see, oh, shenanigans. He's getting away! Damn it. Last time I was able to get some of those jewels without having to approach. An Xbox where you could stream some games or whatever. You never have to download them, they just work for whatever reason. I don't get it, how it works. I just think it's really cool. He's just hanging out down there. Damn it. He played my ass. I didn't know which angle to take him from, but I knew I could cut him off if I could just remember. Damn it. Oh, that's a death. I want to finish this. It's not finished, but it will be. I was trying to remember, and I'm pretty positive that the blue butterfly that gives you an extra life in Spyro didn't come about until maybe the second game. The first one, the only way to do it was to beat enemies you've already beaten before enough times that the jewels go all the way around Spyro's head and it equals a new life.
Thank you for releasing me.
The worst dragons as a kid. All of them that said that. Thank you for releasing me. And that's all they would say. It's polite, but you could have more dialogue. There's those awkward dragons at the party. Did you get an SNES and stream Donkey Kong Country? I actually have 3 possible versions to do that, and I love Donkey Kong Country. Never actually beat it, gotten very close. So I've essentially created this pact with myself. That there's only one way for me to play Donkey Kong Country. I created a game for it back in the day, and it's the only way I have fun with it. Basically, there's 3 rules. It's a drinking game, and you need there to be 2 people. Rule number 1, if you die, you take 1 drink. Just a sip. Nothing much. But that's only if you die and your partner is still alive. If you die and your partner's still alive, it's 1. If you get an extra life, your partner, whoever's not playing, because only 1 person can play at a time, you had to tag each other in, has to drink 5. Yeah, stakes go up pretty quick in this game. And rule number 3, if you die and take a life from the team, you have to drink 10. It's a pretty brutal game after a little while.
Step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That would be useful if you run
but I've
into
had
trouble.
a lot of fun with it. A lot of fun for a very long time. So, I just like that rule. Never beaten it, but gotten damn close. And I have it on the original SNES. I have the cartridge just sitting right over there. I have a SNES clone system. So if you don't know what that is, it's some janky looking piece of crap that's barely held together and cost maybe 20 total bucks. And it plays Nintendo and Super Nintendo cartridges. I have it on the SNES like mini system that came out, what, like 8 years now ago. It looks like an SNES. It's got like an HDMI cord in the back and has the original controllers that plug in the front. And oh, didn't mean for that to happen. And that has just a bunch of games built into it. Something actually made by Super Nintendo, or by Nintendo. And then also on the Switch, if you have their like $4 monthly online subscription, you also get a large amount of Nintendo and Super Nintendo games that you can play for free. You just have to download the Nintendo and Super Nintendo apps. So it's super cool. Which actually, if you pay like, I can't remember what it was, like 12 bucks a month or something like that, you got a bunch of N64 games. I think Sega games. Maybe one other console, I can't remember. But the consoles these days are getting hella good at allowing you to play all these great backwards compatible old school games. Switch is maybe one of the best right now. I will admit though, last time I looked, I haven't looked in a while, but the Sega N64 collection was like 8 to 10 games each from everything. The Super Nintendo and Nintendo was pretty big. And it sounds like this PlayStation one's gonna be pretty big too. So I'd like one day to have a PS5. And maybe that could be a stream goal. If we get enough stars, we'll get a PS5, and then I could do the Final Fantasy VII remake. I could do a bunch of old school games on there. It would open up a lot of possibilities that I haven't had ever. So maybe we'll do that. Starting with VR because I thought that'd be a more interesting experience. We'll see how it goes. You know. But Donkey Kong would be fun.
Hello, my friend. How about a hint on
Maybe
gliding?
if I can get someone to join me to play that Donkey Kong Country game I want to do.
Try pressing the
Get a second camera, put them on the other side, me right here. And we'll play Donkey Kong Country. I'd probably, most likely, want to play my original. Because I'm OG like that. And we could do that on like a Friday or something. It's a long weekend this weekend. Maybe someone will join me. See you later. Josh O'Brien, what's going on, buddy? What's up? How are you doing? Good to see you on. We got 2 guys from the UK, Australia, and US. We got the Alliance in here. It's amazing. I told you multiple times before, I don't drink much on the weekend. I was doing beer pong. So the only few times I do drink, I did all 10 cups in 1 round. Woo! This weekend you did? I know you've been saying you don't drink. So that's impressive, all 10. Especially when you don't have a tolerance built up. That probably made you feel good right then and there. It's probably all you needed. Were they full cups? I feel like most... Well... I haven't played with the beer in the cups in a long time. Because that ball doesn't stay on the table too well. It bounces around, gets real dirty real fast. So I know most people are pretty against the whole beer being in the cups thing around here. So it's like you have your can of beer and it's got to be finished basically by X amount of cups. Or you just drink casually. Maybe do a shot if you lose. Something crazy. Oh, you scored 10 on them, so they were drinking, not you. Nice. The long weekend here. I guess, yeah, well, Memorial Day is probably all US, right? Final Fantasy VII Remake is on Switch as well. No shit. Guess I might need to look into that. I didn't know that. That's sick. Josh, yo, I'm really sorry I haven't been in much. Been super busy with my role at work. No problem. Oh, new role. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're still at the... No, where are you at now? Because I remember you were at the bread place. No, you said you weren't at the bread place anymore, I think. I have a high tolerance because of my size. Sometimes, I mean, I do know... I had a buddy in high school who was a mammoth human being. Absolutely gigantic person. And when we got older, he didn't drink much, but I feel like he could take a good amount, but he still got silly faster than anyone with the tolerance. I shouldn't say anyone. The smaller guys couldn't necessarily take more. Remaster's on the Switch, not the remake. Okay. Okay, thank you for clearing that up. Because I do have remastered. On Xbox. Yeah, that's on everything, I think. People get pretty confused between the two, and it's easy to get confused because they're basically the same word. So that's fair, but thank you for clarifying so I didn't waste too much time looking into it. Now, a line leader at the fruit factory. The fruit factory, that's right. You know what I had in my head? Fruit bread. I know you worked at the bread factory and now the fruit factory, and for some reason I had like banana bread in my head. I combined the two. Well, that's awesome, buddy. Congratulations. Good work on getting that promotion. Hell yeah, cheers. Actually, since I died, I was supposed to finish this.
Has put
So,
one of
cheers.
his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. This
Sorry, maybe you
boss
told me you were
has
mastered.
many
No
tricks
problem,
up
Michael.
his sleeve.
I got you. Now that I know what you meant, it definitely happens. Dang it. Dang it. Alright. No more hiding behind that beard. Oh, God. Those dogs have always been bastards. They're not too bad, but that hop. Thank you, it's promotion, but it's so much stress. It is, but it's probably rewarding. Probably feels good having a position of some power, being able to help people out, doing big things, doing good things to the company, always being above rate. You know, the simple stuff. I'll beat this in probably 2 days at this rate. So long as it doesn't suddenly stop working. I honestly questioned whether or not I should actually use my PS1 or if I should use my PS2 because it plays the PS1 games. I have played PS1 games in the past on stream here and used my PS2.
Welcome to Peacekeeper, Spyro.
I don't know what's wrong with it or how to fix it.
Turned against us and stolen.
My PS2 requires weight on top of the I'm blanking on the word. The disc top, whatever, where the discs, where it opens and closes, the top part, whatever it is. It closes fine. It latches right away. It's no problem, but it'll freeze and stop running without extra pressure on it. I don't know what that is. Don't know how to fix that. Probably could research it. I'm sure I'm not the only one. But also it just like works already, so. And I do have an old original PS2, like one of the first models. But it only played, I can't remember. It was one color of discs. If you didn't know this, PS2 had 3 colors of discs. It had blue, black, and silver. By the way, I don't know if you know this guy shows his ass to you in the original. You can literally see the crack. It's hilarious. This is a kid's game. And Insomniac thought that was hilarious. Then again, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Ratchet and Clank, which is what they made for PS2, and I think it's a long-standing series they've had since, has had its fair share of dirtiness. Disc tray, well, disc tray, kind of. Just the top piece. I wanted to say disk drive. That's all I could get out of. That's what I had stuck in my head, I should say. And no, that's not right. Oh, it's getting clunky here. You guys can probably hear that in the sound. Oh. But I'm sorry, I was finishing up the first mission. Blew up the reactor. Ooh, nice. I really like that mission on Final Fantasy VII. Josh, it's alright. By keeping everyone checking is hard. Got 30 people to look after. Dang, that's actually a lot. Josh, sorry, all I got in my song is the Peaches song. Peaches are putting a can from a man downtown. I'd probably know that song if I heard it. I can't think of what that song is. Ratchet and Clank is the best. I know. I've thought about going back and playing that too. If I decide to do like a long-term classic series, which I don't know. Depending if like new games come out, that could happen. We're gonna do some VR stuff. There's only one game in the next 6 months that I know I want to play. I'm positive that'll change. I'm positive new things will get announced, and we'll have new things we want to play, but I don't know. Got that installed too. Did they do remasters? They did. I remember a buddy of mine playing it. They remastered at least one Ratchet and Clank, the original. I don't know if they did the others.
Well done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your
But I had them all for
I just want to kick some.
Just toast those enemies and collect the
PS2,
treasure.
Ratchet and Clank 1. I think the second one was just called 2. 3, Up Your Arsenal. Hilarious name. 4, which was called Deadlocked. And that was like a 2-player co-op one, where you basically just were doing series of arena challenges. There was a story to it, but not as much. I was also a big fan of Jak and Daxter back in the day. Those are long-ass games, though. They're basically like GTA-style games. At least 2 and 3. 2 especially is kind of GTA style. 1 is a straightforward platformer. Am I done completely? Nice. Alright, I think I'm gonna save before I move on. I think there's one right over here. Just out of safety's sake. Sing this. No chance. My voice is rough anyway right now. No chance. But good try. Good try. The donations you would have to send are unimaginable. It would have to basically be like, oh, hold on. Let me remember. Like Joseph Pendolph's donations were when we were drinking that Friday 2 weeks ago. If you were donating like that man was, I'd maybe attempt to sing. You know, I got forced to sing live on the radio once. I used to work for the radio. I was a salesman, sold advertising. Because, you know, there's ads on there, on the radio, and they have to make money somehow, right? Just playing music doesn't make you any money. It costs you a lot of money, though. So I need local people, advertising, and I went out and found those local people. And DJs liked me a lot. Never had a problem getting along with somebody. And the one on the country station, I don't listen to country music either. Like, I don't know that music. Tried cornering me. He cornered me in the studio, called me out live, that I was there, joined with Anson, and he knows that the people I work with are listening, because it was the most popular station we had. So people are gonna hear me. And then asked me to sing and put the microphone in front of my face, and I'm like, I don't know what to do here, man. So I tried, and I was just so nervous. I was terrible, beyond belief terrible. And he literally pulled the mic away from me. He's like, all right, that was bad, enough of that. Live on air, I'm like, oh, thanks. It's like one of the most popular stations in a pretty big city. Never again. Never again. I thought the fourth game, Ratchet and Clank Gladiator, it might have been called Gladiator in Australia. It's basically like Gladiator, but it was called Deadlocked. Word of the song wrong before, my bad. Oh, that's alright. I didn't read the lyrics, so I didn't even know until you called yourself out. I'll get my 250 stars I can get and send it to you. I don't know if that's enough, but I'll take it. I'll give you the first couple lines. My voice is really rough, and I'm not a singer. I've never been one. Like, sure, in the car or in the shower, with the music so loud I can't hear myself, I think I sound great. But, if there's no music louder than me, I am not good. I'll embarrass myself. I don't give a shit. Especially if I've been drinking. If I'm doing like a Friday or Saturday stream and I'm drinking, like we were that one day, I will embarrass the shit out of myself, no remorse. Even the next day, so long as people laugh, I don't care. Dang. He actually scrounged up to 200. Uh-oh. Alright. Let me see. Did you do Love Song by Taylor Swift? No, I don't remember what it was. I think it was like a classic. It's like a classic that everybody knows. Josh, thank you for the like button. Cheers. Hold on. I've been beerless for a little bit. Because of shit like this. This isn't supposed to take this long.
Spyro? Are you the
Thank you for the like. Thank you for the stars. Cheers, cheers.
Ever since you're a wee puff of smoke,
here's the thing. I don't even know the beat of this song. Is this country? Is this rock?
I forget.
How does it go? I don't know. This would be a pure made up interpretation. I don't know this song. Have you seen the trailer for the newest Resident Evil series, the Netflix series? I posted it on my channel, actually. I find it to be wonky. I don't like it. I don't like it. Get a PS4 or PS5, Death Stranding, Days Gone, Last of Us, Horizon, Spider-Man. I might have to get some of those if I got the 5. Death Stranding seems like it'd be a really long game, but really fun. Days Gone. Death Stranding seemed weird, though. And I looked up people trying to explain the story. I just got lost. And I think that was the point. Jesus, that took ages to get to the city after the reactor blew. 7's a long game. Can you play the song and sing it at the same time? Rock? I cannot play it. I will immediately get copyrighted. And on Facebook, if you're playing music you don't have the rights to, and if you're a high enough level of streamer, like partner maybe, you can play a certain selection of music that they have rights to. But as a level up creator, which is what I'm at the level of, I've tried playing music on the stream before. They will straight up say, turn it off or we will shut you down. And I've been shut down before. So, Jurassic Park. I tried playing the Jurassic Park World Evolution game. And at the beginning, they had the Universal theme song. When the Universal theme song played, a message came up and said, you will not be shown to anybody. You can continue to live stream, but nobody will see the stream. Message came up. Never seen it before. Scared the shit out of me. So I had to restart my whole stream. And then a lot of shares and things I tried to do to get people in there, it didn't work because I had already done it. So it boned my stream. just having the universal startup. Bum, 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 bum. I can do it myself because it's not exact and I'm terrible. Alright. So it's rock. I'm gonna do it with like a southern twang style, alright? I'll give you the first verse. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. Peaches come from a can, they were put there by a man in a factory downtown. If I had my little way, I'd eat peaches every day. Sun soaking bulges in the shade. Okay. I don't know enough, but that's what you get. That's it. that's your my interpretation of the Peaches in a Can song. And I gave you 2 verses. Not verses, but I guess little paragraphs there, whatever you want to call them. That's all I got. You know, when you hear other renditions, they're never exactly the same, right? I'm amazed I even just did that. I feel ashamed. I'll just drink it away. Drink the shame away. I'm behind by a few things here. I don't know how I feel about the new Resident Evil show, Josh, but I thought you really liked the old movies and everything. I feel like Netflix has done a lot of good with video game stuff. They did great with The Witcher, and I'm not gonna shit on it yet till I see it, but it's definitely messed up. It's like Welcome to Raccoon City. I loved it, but we can sit here and talk all day about what was wrong, and we can already say a lot's wrong about the show. Ryan, first game would have to be Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen. William, to be fair, if I speak to my brother, if he's not using my account for games anymore, you can just share mine. Ooh, look at that. I'd take that deal. That'd open up a lot of capabilities for me. Possibilities. Spider-Man was so good on PS4 as well. I know. I actually have Spider-Man, just called Spider-Man for PS1. It was one of my first games I ever had, and I loved it. I should add that to the list that you guys can vote on for the next one. I haven't got to people where they are commenting on the song yet, so I'm glad I haven't done that. I might just skip those. I don't know what that's for, but thank you for the 310 stars. Michael, okay, that must be to my rendition of the song. I remember Metallica got banned on their own stream for playing their own song. That was a thing. I remember reading about that. I never saw it, but that's really funny. William, I gotta complete it. Trying to focus on one big game at a time, so doing Final Fantasy VII Remake first, Death Stranding next. That's what you gotta do. If you want to beat a game, you gotta focus on them, because when I switch between games, I never go back. It just doesn't happen. Like, if I left Elden Ring at all, it wouldn't come back, and there's a lot of games where that's happened, but that's why I love streaming, because I feel more accountable to finish the game since I'm on the stream and you guys are watching. You guys can literally call me out for bitching out and quitting a game early. So no matter how hard Elden Ring was, I was going to become the Elden Lord. It was going to happen. It just took me 37 stream days, which is a lot more than that of days strung together. I can eat peaches for hours. Name the movie. It sounds like a Woody Harrelson thing, so I'm gonna guess Zombieland, but that doesn't seem right because I can't even picture that. That first verse was pretty spot on. Really? Not bad. Thought Welcome to Raccoon City was good. I thought so too, and we're maybe the only 2 people who thought it was good, Josh. I loved it. It was, so much was an ode to the games that I couldn't. I loved it. Gollum has a release date now. Gollum? Oh, yeah, he's getting it. Is it Gollum gets his own game? Is that right? Is that what you're talking about? I remember something like that, but I can't quite remember. Oh, Michael, the 310 was for the good job. Oh, thank you. Woo! I thought you were gonna be like, all right, 3 more verses or some shit. No. I can't. I already... This face, it's red. I'm ashamed of my awful, awful rustic voice right now. My voice has been rough all week. Don't know why. It just is what it is. I thought I heard the blinking eyes thing. That's why I haven't gone back to Elden Ring, because it's so hard. There's a lot of games I don't know if I would beat if I wasn't somewhat held accountable to beat it. And that's one of the things that I really like about streaming. Forces me to finish what I start. I mean, there's games where I started and some people, I don't really watch as much anymore, would be in here and say, oh, it's not done until it's done, you got 100% it. So there's games that 100% achievements that I would not have otherwise. I'm not going to do it on Elden Ring because it'll be another 40, 60 hours to get those last 4 achievements, which will unlock the 5th achievement. It's just so long. That's what she said. So I can't. As much as I like those games. I already feel like I've played that one for so long. It's crazy.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders.
Yep, his own game. That's interesting. The Gollum game should be interesting. I like to play it. It's probably PlayStation only or something, right? Lord of the Rings feels like it would be something that PlayStation would get. I'll give you a clue. Nick Cage says, I can eat peaches for hours. Oh, man. I'm trying to think, but the first thing that comes to mind, and it's almost definitely not right, there's so many Nick Cage movies, is Con Air. I say Con Air because he plays like a southern hickey dude, right? And I think of southern Georgia for peaches, right? That's my logic. I do not believe it's correct.
Incredible glide, Spyro.
Just because you sang the song about peaches.
Forever with those ugly vultures standing on
Yeah,
my
that's
head.
fair. I get you.
Those birds might look tough.
I'm unsure. I'll check. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, you let me know. I haven't seen it on Xbox. I was just looking at the store and what they've got coming out soon. Yesterday, after we beat Elden Ring, to see what'll be good coming up. Pretty much I know there's The Quarry coming out on the 9th. So we've got basically 2 weeks of streams. 3 weeks of streams. Till we get there. So I'm going to do quite a bit of games, especially classics, up until that time. So none of these games take that long. It's from Face Off. I don't know if I ever saw Face Off. But also, hella good call out, Michael. Jesus. Comes to all consoles? Huh. Is there a timeline on it? Because I would think Xbox would have it in their store, but they don't put games in their store until they have a definite release date, I've noticed. Every single game in there has a release date. If anything's TBD, then it just doesn't make it in. Release is September if it doesn't get delayed. I hope it doesn't. I hope not. That'd be cool. We'll have to see more about it. You get the Quarry, that's multiplayer, right? There is an online multiplayer. I don't know if it's with just one other player but they have couch co-op for up to 10 players. So there's must be 10 individual characters that you can play. David, what's happening, brother? Cheers. Thank you for the like. So I'm super excited for that. Hoping I'll get at least one other person. You know, maybe the old lady she'll play with me. I don't know. If not, I'll have to try to find a buddy. All the Dark Pictures anthology games, I've had my friend Bo get some daily get on and play with me. That's actually who I game share with, so we both have it for free. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I haven't seen him in a long time. He doesn't really hop on the stream or chat or play anything anymore, so I don't know. He switched to PC, so don't see him very often. Get Scarface on PS2. I played it on the original Xbox, but I never owned it. And it was a great game. I had a buddy who had it, and we played the shit out of it. It was super fun. And Narc, N-A-R-C. What's Narc? Never heard of that one. You haven't seen Face Off? And you call yourself a Nick Cage fan? Shame on you. He has 2 billion movies. Not one of them is good, but he's got them. Can't see them all. You know what I mean? It was the best game ever. San Andreas is up there for me as well. San Andreas is bonkers. Whoa, Anonymous. Hey, Sadie, what's happening? How are you doing? Good to see you again. Thanks for the 50, 100. $150. Stars, appreciate you. That's awesome. Levon, thank you for the like. Oh wait, 200. 200 stars. Woo! Hell yeah. Look at that. Sadie, what's going on? Thank you very much. Levon, cheers. Appreciate you. Let's do a couple cheers for Sadie there. What up? Sadie, good to see you back on Spyro here. I think that's when you first joined the stream, was the Reignited Trilogy. Cheers. Ah, delicious. Well, I'm gonna look into The Quarry. Looks interesting, horror game. It's like a movie. It's a movie where you just make the decisions and the people live or die based on things you do. It's like, you know when you watch the horror movies and you're like, God, that was so dumb. Why would they do that? Why would they go behind the wall of chainsaws? Or, you know, why would they run into the furnace room instead of getting into the running car? Like that Allstate commercial or whatever it was. And in this, if they make a dumb decision, it's your fault. So you have no one else to blame but you. Which I really like. It's really fun, and it's got David Arquette, the sheriff from all of the Scream movies, who's also a sheriff in this, hilariously. You know, it is what it is. You should try out the Warriors. Never saw the movie, but I love the game. I feel like I've heard of it, but I can't think of it. That's another classic. God, you guys know a lot of the classics. I feel like I had a different selection of classics than some people.
Flame metal armor anyway.
Remember Spyro.
Face Off is the ultimate Nick Cage movie, and the best games on PS2 are Time Splitters and The Path of Neo. Played a little bit of The Path of Neo, not much. Again, buddy on the Xbox, but I never played Time Splitters. Sadie, Spyro! I know. The people voted for it. The people wanted it. Here we are, hoping that it doesn't freeze on me at almost every moment. And Cold Winter. Never heard of Cold Winter either. PS2 is my favorite system. All the great games. There was a lot of great games. My first PS2 game, I got my PS2 on my birthday, which was also Thanksgiving Day, so I had to be with family and I couldn't play it until the next day. But luckily it was Thanksgiving weekend, so I had a long weekend to do it. Was The Mummy 2 with the Scorpion King in it. I've never beat it. I've never beat it in my life. It is one of the hardest games there is. And if you played it before, you say, oh, it's not that hard. The final boss, when you take on the Scorpion King, is insanity. It's pure torture. Pure torture. I looked up a GameFAQs guide on it, and they rated the difficulty of all the bosses and everything, and literally rated him as impossible. He's not impossible. It's doable. But damn if it's not hard. And there's no explanation for how to beat it. It just is. It just is what it is. Hold on. I gotta catch up on some stuff. Why am I playing this? Well, I beat Elden Ring, became the Elden Lord. I essentially achieved the peak, ultimate top of gaming. At that point, you know, being on top was just, you know, a little boring. So we had to scroll it back a little bit, do some classics. No, I had my PS1 in the original box, in the original styrofoam. I even had the original plastic that the cords and first controller were in. And it hadn't worked in years. I wanted to personally refurbish it however I could. Caleb, thank you for the like. Cheers in a second. And see if I could get it working again. And just the achievement of getting it working again felt great. Uncanny! What's going on? Thank you for the like as well. Oh, I got a couple cheers coming your way. So I took it apart, which was the most terrifying thing I've ever done with 24-year-old technology. Cleaned it out, took some things completely apart. Got the open button, which was stuck all the time. Now works 99% of the time. And it's great. And I just wanted to relive some of these classics. And it seems like a lot of the people who watch Black Ram GX Gaming are about the same age as me. A lot of us grew up with the same games. So it just seemed like a good choice. We got a lot of votes in here. And a lot of people who joined the Ram fan streaming group just to get a vote in. So it was awesome. I had to do it. Well, maybe you forgot the Ultimate Classic Simpson Sit and Run. I had a different buddy who had that, and it was a great game. It was a great game. Cannot believe that game passed through the ratings and was allowed to be a thing, but I'll take it. My mom bought me any game I wanted, so I got all the mature titles. Nice. I don't think I got any game I wanted, but I got a lot. I started getting mature titles pretty early. There was a point where like, you already played this, what's the difference, you know? Does look good. Like Soul Reaver and Legacy of Kain are some of the best. I have played Soul Reaver, Legacy of Kain. That game was legit. Although it was really dark. Like literally dark, and the brightness coming up. I don't know if either I didn't know how brightness worked on TV back then, or those old analog TVs just didn't work as well for it. And I could not see what was going on a lot of times. And I wasn't as good. So I never beat that one. But we owned it. I don't know where it is now. Maybe I traded it. Maybe that's how I have Crash 2. Did a lot of trading when I was a kid when I like couldn't just get whatever I wanted. So that was one method to get something new. You know? Simpsons Road Rage. Never played that one. That sounds fun though, Josh. Hit and Run was amazing. They need to get remakes. All these games need remakes. All of them. Couldn't agree more, Josh. What's up? Ayo, back in the old days. That's what I'm talking about, Uncanny. How are you doing, buddy? Oh, shit. Yeah, I owe some cheers here. Cheers, cheers. We need a new Spyro game, too. I thought I heard that they were doing that. Like how they gave Crash a new game. And that Toys for Bob was going to work on a new Spyro game. Now, I could be wrong. Don't quote me. But I'm pretty positive I heard that was at least an idea.
You can get to
so long as it's not like the PS2 ones, which were crap. They were crap. I have 4, which I can't remember what it was, where you had like the bubble breath, and it was like super lame. And 5th one, what was it called? I don't know why I've got Hunter stuck in my name or in my head or whatever, but I remember it was like the dark crystals and stuff. And it wasn't that great. It wasn't bad. The 5th one wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. you know. I may have paid them to vote Spyro. Haha! Why not? I love Spyro. I've beaten this game a crazy amount of times. Alright, we maxed it out. Let's get out of here. I want Mario World 3. I don't have Mario World 3, but I do have Super Mario World for SNES. Which I thought I was good at until in college, me and my buddy we used to play a lot of games and then turn them into drinking games. So there's a lot of people who are out at parties doing crazy shit. And then I wanted to drink as well in college, but also do video games. So me and my buddy would mix these things together. And I was like, hey, you want to play Mario? Mario's like, yeah, sure. That sounds like a fun game. Let's play some drinking Mario. And it's like every time I complete a world, blah, 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 lose a life, take some drinks, something like that. So this motherfucker gets to like level 5, does some crazy shit I've never seen before, and teleports us to the final level. I'm like, what the hell just happened? He's like, yeah, you're gonna have to drink for all the worlds I passed. But first of all, I'm not doing that. Secondly, what just happened? I saw him do incredible things I've never seen done in that game before, and he goes, yeah, I may have had this game as a kid. You didn't tell me that? Before I agreed to play this game against you? No. Then you're gonna go to sleep soon because you're super tired? Hey, I understand. Thanks for hanging out for as long as you have. It's always fun to talk the classics with everybody. But yeah, I mean, there's so many games to play that I've never played before too. I did see something incredible this weekend. So I had a bachelor party to go to, and the buddy I had whose party it was is a bit of a gamer himself, and one of his friends bring his N64. Awesome. Love the N64. Great console. And I knew he was going to bring Mario Kart and some other games. And what he actually brought was something called Everplay 64. Never heard of this before, and I can't find something that looks exactly like it on the internet anywhere. But what it is it's a cartridge that's modded and has about 150 plus and 64 games on it. Crazy technology. I thought it was absolutely awesome. And I was like, how do I get that for PlayStation 1? How do I get a disc I can pop in there and pick any game I want and play it on the OG console? I know I can do it on my computer. I know I can do it on my phone. It worked perfect on all those things. But I don't know how to get a disc that can do that on my Xbox. I did see some things like that on, maybe it was Amazon for N64 for the cartridge, but yeah, I don't know. Because it wasn't the same one, I wasn't quite sure how well it would work. It's basically just taking a ROM, files, emulators, whatever, and somehow compacting all that data into a more modern device. Easy to do, it doesn't take up a lot of data these days, so I just don't know how it's done. You went up the lifts and then ran across the top of the pip levels. Yeah, you must know what he's talking about, because I still, to this day, don't know what he did. So good on you, mate. Classic games are like classic hip-hop. The older it is, the better it gets. Nostalgia just hits different, you know? You know, every generation says, oh, that's not as good as blah, 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 whatever in my day. Even if what was in their day was terrible, it's nostalgic to them. You know, it goes back to their childhood, their good old days, whatever that is. So, that's always going to be the best in them. Our generation, we got this. Even as we go back and we're like, it's kind of terrible now. But, you know, back in the day, it was great. So I tried playing on that N64 a bunch of new games I never played before. And it was so easy for me to go from one to the next and go, ah, this sucks. Ah, that sucks. If I had played it back in the day, I could have played it for hours. But if I didn't, real easy for me to say it sucks and not want to play it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, well that sucks. I also thought I was about to go off the edge there. Well, that didn't happen. Nearly got a 2-pack vinyl the other day, but it was crazy expensive because it was like new. I just want one I could play. They must remake that though. I bet you could still get remade ones on like Etsy, or if you have that. I'm saying these things that might not be available in the UK. But and Etsy should be in the UK. Actually, I bought stuff from Etsy in the UK. It was a stupid buy. It was a waste of money, but I you know, I couldn't help myself. I was scrolling through, looking at old PlayStation stuff around, seeing what I could do to possibly mod or make my console better. Just seeing what's out there. And I saw keychains that are mini PS1 cases that perfectly have the art for games, front and back. And I maybe got one for the original Resident Evil and Spyro. I don't know, maybe I wasted my money, but it came from the UK, so that's how I know you guys have Etsy there. And Etsy has a bunch of great stuff. eBay and Amazon are also great places to find all kinds of off-the-wall shit. And I know on Etsy and eBay I find remade stuff all the time, like how I was saying there's cases for old PS1 games or PS2 games that are remade. Someone will print off the art, fit it in a case perfectly, for you. It's pretty sick. That's how it goes. For my Buck Show, my best man is making dress in a Mario costume, taking me to go go-karting in X-Run. Well, boy, I'm there. He's going to make me do a quest to get my normal clothes. That's pretty fun. Is a buck party like a bachelor party? Since I think you're getting married, right? Is that just what you guys call it? Buck like a male deer? Yeah, probably. I just want the
thought you weren't ready,
used ones to play on vinyl. On a bit of collection, but not worry if I play it. I mean, it's better if you have originals, for sure. And they're worth more money if you ever one day want to sell it. You know, getting true blue, original anything, even though you can get a remake easily, having something that's an original that works just infinitely increases the price of what it is. And there's collectors that will pay any number to have originals. There's a lot of people with a lot of money. So yeah. As he's here, I just started using Depop. That shit's good. Addictive though. Depop. I don't know that one. Have you seen the OG PlayStation coaster? So they have small versions of the original game case. I have seen that, and I thought about getting it. Not gonna lie. I just shouldn't. It'd be a waste of money because I would never really use them. I've got so many coasters. I've got original Nintendo coasters. I had some Game Boy ones that have since been trashed because, well, they were trash. How do we go back to the beginning? Oh wait, yeah, I just follow the caves. I'll get back there. And then I also, hilariously, speaking of Nicolas Cage, Josh, you'll love this if you're still here. For my birthday last year, my buddy got me a series of like 10 coasters with Nicolas Cage's face photoshopped onto famous people. So it's like George Washington with Nicolas Cage's face. Voldemort. God, who else? Just a ton of actors, or I should say, characters from movies that are basically like, what if Nicolas Cage played it? This is what he would look like. Coasters. So I found that pretty funny. And then I have the actual coasters that I use, which are like, I don't know, clothy material, and that actually absorbs the alcohol, not the alcohol, the sweat, and glasses don't stick to it, so they're the obvious choice. The other coasters are kind of just a waste of space, but they're cool, you know. Yeah, Buck shows them getting married 2024. Ooh, all right, congratulations. It's a little ways away. You've got time to back out in case you come to your senses. Just kidding. Just kidding. You gotta make these jokes though. Have you seen the? Oh wait, EB Games used to sell them here. EB Games. Don't know that one. Must be an Australia thing. Mostly for clothes, but you get loads of Depop now. Loads of different stuff. The official PlayStation coaster with the buttons on it. Do you get Ghost Rider? No, so it didn't have anything that Nicolas Cage was actually in. It was all things that he wasn't in. Which just made it funnier. Oh, do you like Ghost Rider? I haven't seen Ghost Rider 1 or 2 in years. Holy shit, Snapchat. My Snapchat's blown up. Work stuff. Had one of the guys from work retire today. That's in the Snapchat group. So I don't know what they're doing. But I think I like Ghost Rider. I just don't remember it that well. I haven't seen it in a long time, so I don't like it enough to go back and watch it, I guess. I think Nicolas Cage was a good choice for a Ghost Rider. As a kid, I thought Eva Mendes was a good pick for the movie. I think she was in it, wasn't she? I don't remember. It's been a long time. EV Games is like GameStop. I hope they treat you better than GameStop. GameStop's literally a criminal organization. I haven't sold anything to them since maybe when PS3 and Xbox 360 first came out. I just refuse to. They're absolute crooks. And I've been praying that their organization falls for years. Son of a bitch. Cheers. Now, I have bought things out of pure necessity from them over the years. Like, I bought my Nintendo Switch because it was the only place I could get my Nintendo Switch deal because it was sold out everywhere. You know, the, like, $300 version with Mario Kart. And GameStop's deal still was more expensive than everyone else. It was the worst deal there was. But they knew that they just had to wait it out and eventually they would sell out their supply. And they did. They did. Just by knowing that everyone with a better deal than them would eventually run out. And you know what? Maybe they didn't know that. Maybe they took the gamble and they just won. I don't know. But I hate them. I hope GameStop and anyone who actually follows their model too closely fails. Throwing it out there. Unless they sponsored me. Then I would instantly change my tune.
This guy thinks he's so cool.
Just
you
kidding.
don't know what it's been like listening
I'll
to
never
him
get sponsored by
over
them,
and
probably
over.
because I've been shit talking them my whole life.
He should watch his
Cheers.
back.
Don't freeze on me now. Knock on wood. That's a save. At least the save is extremely quick. I remember some games it was awfully long. Yeah, okay. I can't remember what this level's called, Dr. something, but I always called it the Dr. Pepper level. I think I also spilled, coincidentally, a Dr. Pepper. Maybe on my game guide for Spyro 1, or maybe that's why I don't have it anymore. Could be. Untrustworthy, this man. Thank you, come again. Real untrustworthy that I was gonna get that kill. Cheers. As for my previous death, okay, and he was the boss. Ooh, I did miss a level in the first homeworld. We'll have to go back and do it. Not before I do the very same and similar level right here. And that is the flying speedrun. I never liked these because I always was like, oh, I feel like I struggled with them as a kid a lot. I was like, oh, not this again. Here we go, another struggle. But not that bad. As an adult, I maybe failed them once. This might be close. Oh, I missed one. Yeah, this isn't gonna pan out. I thought I heard one to my left, to be honest. And I'm surprised that I have the audio in this old of a game to tell that. Where was it? Way out there? Crazy. Alright, let's try it again. We'll get it. Another! Oh, it must be this one down here, straight up. Uh-oh. Not gonna win with that kind of play. And I might be able to pull this off. I'm thinking it's gonna be real close. I knew it. I knew it. I was running it too close. Cheers. Okay. The worst has just happened to me. My beer, which has not moved. No reason for it to be shaken up at all. Just exploded. But I have my hand covering it. So I need a moment. Just foamed up over the top for no reason. Like, what's your problem, beer can? I know, I get it. He's cleaning his chair. Great excuse, the beer exploded. You just pissed yourself because you lost. Look, I've heard it all before. But I'm telling you, it exploded. Look at this. Look at all this foam here. What is this doing? The beer is literally just sat there. Unless somebody came in the room, snuck around behind me, avoided all my peripheral vision, came around the green screen, grabbed my beer and shook it up. An impressive feat. It would really be impressive. There's no explanation for this. Alright. Crisis averted. Luckily I had this washcloth here. I truly call it a washcloth, but I make fun of old people that call them washcloths. Can't help it. From back when I was hotter than hell. Hotter than hell. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, Sadie, cheers. Hell yeah. I'll cheers you right now. Thank you for the 50 stars. I wasn't sure if you were still here. Oops. I need to stop kicking this cord. You can't see it, but it's longer than hell. And I sit powwow style a lot. And then my foot hits the cord, which pulls on the monitor, which then moves around the PlayStation. I don't like it. You know, Sadie, I was just thinking, when you popped in here while I was playing Spyro, I remember the exact world when you first came into the stream. I'm trying to remember if it was in 2 or 3. I don't remember what it was called. It was like, oh, it was 3, because there was the penguin guy could come and fly around and do the whole world for you. Son of a bitch. And then you went into the statue that you blow up, and there's the guy with his dog, and you have to find the dog for him and help the dog, using the ball, get through a series of things. Don't know how I remember that. I think playing Spyro flashed that memory back. It was really funny. Oh. Oh. Hey Michael, I see you said something. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying not to lose. Whatever. That was bomb. Fingers crossed I can get on to stream tonight. Had my birthday, so I was busy Sunday morning. And last night I helped my mate get a couch, so should be on tonight. I was wondering, I didn't see on today, so I was like, what's going on with this guy? That's right. Hey, if you get on, you do. Just my advice to you as a new streamer is if you're not going to be on and you... Well, if you don't have people regularly coming in the beginning, because I know you just started, it's not a big deal. But, you know, make sure you communicate with your people, with your stream. If you can't get on, why? Well, you don't have to say why. Just say that you're not going to be on. So if you can't because of that stuff, you know, make sure you just let people know. At least, you know, later on as you grow. That's what I'd say. Too much head. It was. And for no reason. Ali was watching me. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So you remember the world too. That's funny. Sing it. Memories. I already sang once this stream. I was incentivized by Michael to sing a song I've never sang or heard. I've also never sang on the stream. I would have done it, you would think. One of the times where I was having, like, liquor. But, nope. Just a crazy Tuesday. Last 2 weeks of work have been nuts so. And, I just had a couple beers. I think I had 1 beer at that point. Michael incentivized me. There's a lot of people in the stream. I was like, fuck it. Alright, let's sing this Peaches song. I don't know the memory song. I don't know if I'm going to do this one. Oh, you said during the stream that you were going to be on. Okay. Alright, that's good. That's what you want to do. Yes! Yes! Did it! Ooh! So you see the new green screen. I think you already moved. I did move. I did move. I've been in a new place for almost a month. Whoops, don't want to do that. Whoops, don't want to do that. It's been awesome. Other than 1 week, 2 weeks ago, it was 90 degrees every day in where my studio office area is here. It was just, oh, instant death. Why? It was just awful. It was blistering. I was just dying here the whole time. So other than that, it's been great. I love it. And the green screen's been great. I love it just because I like having the background in the screen and being able to show off a little more of what I've got and some of my stuff. but in the interest of the game, you guys see more with the green screen back here. What I've done is I've gotten more lighting. Got 2 lights in the front pointing down at me, 2 big ring lights over here, and then 2 like rectangular lights down here behind me, lighting up the green screen. So I've got layers. I've got me, and then I've got the layer behind me on the green screen. And I've learned that's what I have to do to not be turning invisible. Like normally if I get this close, you would see holes in my hand and stuff. Like if you're watching at the beginning of the screen, for some reason my lighting settings must have reset. And if the power resets at all, the lighting reverts back to a certain level. So maybe that's what happened. But I need it all at a certain, exact certain lighting. And it's crazy. Crazy the things I've learned while streaming. I've learned so much. In with a girl. Yeah, that's right. I did move in with my girl. Trying to get her to come on stream. She won't do it. I got her to say The Quarry is like a horror movie game. Comes out on June 9th. I got her to give me a hard maybe that she would play with me. Look, I would go out of my way to get a second camera. Have me on this corner, her on the opposite corner. Don't think I could green screen that. I don't think this green screen's big enough for 2 cameras. Unless it was like draped over my back. No. Yes! If you don't get to the end, he gets up on a wall and just laughs at you. But then last time on stream, I openly announced that she said maybe. I think I maybe said that she said she would. I don't know the semantics. I was told I never said I would by her, and
Welcome to Magic
I don't know.
Craft.
I've got to play my cards.
I want you to release the dragons, reclaim
See if
our
she'll play.
treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
I think it'd be fun. A couple stream? That'd be legit. Also, I don't think I've just ever had 2 people on my stream at the same time on camera. I think a couple stream would be cool. If I had just any local buddies who wanted to get on and do some shenanigans, I think that'd be fun. You know. So I've thought about the second camera thing for a long time. But don't know who I would get to come out on the days I play. I mean, it would open up weekend shenanigans. So it'd be some fun stuff. You say. Sus. Yes, need doggo stream. I'll give you stars for doggo treats. I don't have a doggo right now, but I got a cat. She just doesn't hang out with me in my room. I even got her a cat bed. I got her a cat bed and a super comfortable pad and some things so she'd hang out in here with me, but she doesn't. Yeah, she'll come in and visit me throughout the day. Look around a little bit and then leave. That's all I get.
When you see arrows like these,
so I would enjoy
you can
that.
Charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
I need to get my dog. I always wanted a corgi.
Go ahead.
Get a corgi, get a little bed for him. He can sleep right next to me, and do doggo cam. That's a pretty good idea. Ryan, how you doing, buddy? If you do a couple streams, you have to play It Takes Two. We actually did play It Takes Two. And that was a great game. That is a good, perfect game to play with your significant other in a couple stream. You don't know, it's like parents that are divorcing, and their kid is super sad about it, cries on some dolls that she made of her mom and dad, voodoo dolls basically, and then your conscious moves into the bodies, and you need to figure out a way to get through it, and eventually you like rekindle your relationship by the end. But you guys are hella not getting along in the beginning, and eventually do towards the end, and it's super fun. But there is a good suggestion, Ryan. One we started but we haven't finished is, I'm trying to remember what it's called, the prison one. It's made by the same people. It's basically Prison Break, but you know, that's two guys. Maybe not quite as fitting, but pretty good. We beat Overcooked 2. Great game. Great game. It turned out we hadn't played Overcooked 1 at all, so we're going back to do some of that. Kitty, I can watch the kitty too. Love pets. Me too. I'm a big animal guy. So, if she hung out in here, that'd be cool. I could do a temporary... Maybe I'll just have to get a second camera and have it ready. I do have a second camera stand. So if the cat Lucy, is her name, ever decides to hang out in here, I can never incentivize her enough, then I could do a cat cam. That'd be pretty cool. But it's the same. I want to have another camera for my doggy. Oh, what kind of dog you got, Michael? People love seeing Lady. Oh, name's Lady. Okay. I don't know if I said it, but what I want is a corgi. I don't know why. I always wanted them. Just cute little pups. They got the big ears. 100% Overcooked. Overcooked is such a good game, by the way. And it's hilarious. You have to serve the Onion King and his dog, and you can be a plethora of characters. Cats, sharks, octopus, people. Chico. Now he wants me to go to the Peacemaker's world. I just want to go backwards. I've already done so well that I can skip all of these levels. Whatever. I'll just remember that I have to go back and do it. Or I'll get to the end and say, what am I missing? I mean, I've been able to do clear whole homeworlds in less than an hour so far, so maybe I can do these. Unfortunately, you have to navigate the whole homeworld to get to the balloon guy, to go backwards. Actually, oh, shenanigans. I was wondering if I could teleport all the way back, because I think in the Reignited Trilogy you can teleport to worlds just by looking at them. This game you cannot. Look at this horrible green filter. Yeah, whatever. Toy poodle. Yeah. And then you just cook foods. The first one, there's like monsters destroying cities, so you go back in time because your ability to cook is terrible in this Overcooked game. And you need to learn how to cook. So you move through time, starting in like 92 or something. Learning to cook. All kinds of different stuff, but it's a 2-player game. Well, I don't think it has to be, and you can go up to 4 players, but I think it's best at 2 players. 9. Oh, I'm dead. I would always do this as a kid. I guess some things never change. Hella draw out my deaths. Oh, and Sam, I don't know if I've said that. Sam, thank you for the like and share. My bad. Cheers. It's been a really talky stream, which I love. We just had so many people in here talking. That I just get lost in conversations. Overcooked 2 feels like you need 3 players to get 4 stars. I don't know. We perfected each world, got 3 stars, and then unlocked that ability to get the 4 stars. And then I guess neither one of us really felt like going back and redoing anything. We just took it and we're trying to figure out a new co-op game. You know, there's just not a lot of good new co-op games to play.
Of course not.
There's a lot of good old ones.
I didn't think so.
If you can get into the old ones. Right? So I really love those studios that emphasize co-op 2-player gameplay. Ow. I think Overcooked with more people would be fun. I don't know how chaotic it would get though. Hey, William, you're back! Howdy, sir. You got sidetracked on Depop. Got like 120 pounds worth of vintage clothes in my basket waiting for me to buy them. That's what you gotta do when you're ever on an online store. Put it in your cart before you buy individual things. Son of a bitch. You can hear him laugh at me as I die. You fuckers. Cheers. That way you can see that total price before you buy it. Because it's easy to stack that cart with stuff you want. But then when you get to the end, you gotta actually decide, do I need all this? Also glad I had to come back kind of and die because I missed that treasure. Die, you bastard. He just started laughing at me for missing so many times there at the end. Did you hear that? I hate these wizards. Also, these wizards have a striking resemblance to the Ice King. I think his name is Ice King from Adventure Time. Wow, you literally got me the last second. Okay. Is that like 3 deaths on this level? No, but for a lot of these things, you really gotta be ready before they fall. The stairs... 2 sets of stairs, you have to be jumping before they come out.
Oh, thank you for releasing me.
Oh, get out of here. He's trash. He's trash. And so is his dialogue. I might not grab everything, but I'm gonna grab what I can. Yeah, I hear you. You gotta really just decide what you actually want. Luckily, they're separate vendors, so I can purchase what I want as I want. Ooh. I'm gonna have to check out this Bebop. Is it UK only? Do you know? Do they sponsor streamers? Oh, that'd be cool. The audio is really choppy for you. It is for me too. I apologize. It's just a 24-year-old disc with scratches and fingerprints all over it. I'm amazed it's doing as good as it's doing, to be honest with you. I can't tell you how many times I've played and beat this disc. It's probably, most likely, a 6-year-old nincompoop who did not know how to handle discs. The audio you're hearing is what it sounds like when I have my Arctics on and it doesn't want to work.
Great
like all
work,
yesterday
Spyro.
when I was playing Elden
If you
Ring.
keep this up, you'll
It's
learn
choppy
all
as
the
shit.
tricks of the magic
Game is
master
fine.
world.
Headphones suck. Don't think so? There's an app? Oh. Well, that makes sense why I've never heard of it. Anything like that would just blow up over here, you know? Michael, yeah, so we 3-starred all Overcooked and 3-starred all over Overcooked 2. But now we need a 4-star all of Overcooked 2.
Don't worry,
Ooh.
I'll take care of it.
Well, that's a challenge. Good luck. It's so vintage stores can resell globally. Only just started using it. Got some pretty cool stuff in the basket. You like vintage. Might be able to get it. I'll take a look here. God bless America. Let me look. Just pop it open quick. Depop. I'm saying that while looking down, hoping that you could answer me. Yeah, I see it. I got it. First thing that came up was Depop Australia. Whew, didn't die. I hate those pillars. I've died there so many times. I died there like 4 or 5 times in that place. I'm gonna finish this beer. I just have to at this point. I'll finish in a second. Keep doing that, but that gameplay must continue. You guys are looking for a new game to play as well, but you do some Mario Kart. We do some Mario Kart. And we have done Mario Party. She's a big fan of Mario Party, but I'm not, because it's so slow. It's so slow that I end up looking at my phone a lot and whatnot, and then I'm not engaged. So I don't like it. I'm like, I can't stay engaged in Mario Party. I absolutely cannot. I hate it. It's just so slow. I can maybe do it with a full group of 4 people who are invested for some reason. Maybe there's some fun drinking rules. You know, there's got to be more to it than just playing that game. I mean, there's a lot of pride involved. We talk a lot of crap, for sure. But the amount of time it takes between turns kills me. But we do Mario Kart. She kicks my butt in Mario Kart most of the time, but last couple times we played, I won a lot. I won the whole circuit. Against like 4 people. One of which was really good too. And actually, like the last Mario Party game I played before I officially quit, I won. I did play a couple rounds, not gonna lie, of Mario Party 3 on that Nintendo thing I was talking about this weekend that had like 150 Nintendo 64 games in one cartridge. Worked on the OG system and everything. Super cool. Can't remember what we were doing it for. There's a reason why we played it. I don't know what it was. William, it's like easy but for clothes. There's a lot of vinyls on there too. You might use that for collecting them. Etsy, not as easy. True. Is there gaming stuff on there, William? Any like classic vintage gaming stuff? Like PS1s, for example, and whatnot. Someone's looking for good deals. Like, I'm surprised my PS1 works as well as it does, but maybe there's better, more refurbished consoles out there that work better than mine. And you know what? Mine is probably working A-okay. It's really at fault are the discs. Which, as I discussed yesterday, I saw some videos of some people who literally took a mechanical buffer. You know, you can get a power buffer or put one on the end of a drill and turn that bitch on, and used car buffing paste with after wiping it down with some practical alcohol stuff. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I just watched other people do it. And the discs look terrible by the end, but the scratches are mostly gone and it's more readable for the laser. So I don't know. When I saw them using the power buffer, it like cleared it completely and it did not look bad at all. So I'm wondering if there's something to that. Ow. But like you said, I'm really scared to use it. But I have discs that don't work at all currently, so... You know, I don't know. Maybe I try them on my PS2 and see if they don't work at all there either. I need to run more tests. That's the thing when you're dealing with any of this old technology and something's not working perfectly. Tests, tests, tests. Think like an IT person. An IT person, you go to them, you say something's wrong, they don't know what's wrong. They don't know how to fix it necessarily. And what they do is they do numerous tests to find a way to break it the way you did. And then when they find a way to break it, what did I do wrong? How can I correct that? So like when the game I wanted to play Legend of Dragoon wasn't working, I'm like, fuck, is my laser dead? Do I have to replace my laser? I'm looking at lasers online. I'm like, let me try a few games. Plenty of other games work. I'm looking at the discs, I'm like, well, they all have fingerprint smudges and scratches. Not sure why this one works versus this one not working. Don't know, can't tell you. What I do know is the laser clearly works if certain games are working. What's clearly not working then, discs. So, I am going to a local shop. This weekend. And, well, we're both going. And we're going to look and see what classic games I can find. Maybe some of the games I wanted to play that I can't play. Damn it. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I want to get up there. I don't remember quite what I had to do to do it. Maybe I just jumped straight over. Or maybe I just jump and glide. I thought I remembered having to loop around one of those areas and then... I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't know how true that is though. There's multiple videos of people doing it. And people clearly are refurbishing these discs, buying them for $7, $2, whatever. Next to nothing when they're broke and reselling them in stores. I mean... a lot of people who have these used game stores buy this shit online, refurbish the discs. I think it's hella true. And actually, I saw the proof in one particular video where the guy buffers it and all that. Actually, he didn't even buffer it. Let me correct myself. He wiped it down with the isopropyl alcohol and then hand wiped it down using microfiber cloths with the buffering cream, whatever it was. Paste. And it worked, but his looked hella ugly. The people who buffered it with an actual buffer, theirs looked beautiful by the time it's done. But the guy who handed it explained that there's 4 layers to the disc. The top layer where there's the label, which you cannot mess with at all. The layer under that, which is some plastic. The layer under that, which is the aluminum layer that actually contains all the data. And then a layer under that, which is, you know... Oh no, my controller! A thicker layer of polycarbonate. And that's clear. And so the laser's trying to read through the polycarbonate to the aluminum layer. And if the scratches are there, it's trying to read through those scratches and it can't. Now the polycarbonate layer is a little bit thicker of all the layers, and this is so you could buffer it down once or twice in an attempt to bring back the game. but you have a limited number of times you can do this. And if there's deep scratches that go all the way through the polycarbonate into the aluminum layer, game's fucked. That is corrupted at that point. Wait, I heard you can smoosh banana in it and wipe it off. Smush bananas on it and wipe it off. It covers the scratches and works like brand new. Don't know if that's true. Oh, that's what you're saying. You weren't sure if it was true or not. I've seen toothpaste as well. You know, all these things probably work. I would probably feel more comfortable trying the wonky shit, like smushing a banana on it or toothpaste, if it was a disc I didn't care about. Like, I got one for free from somebody else who had a disc that didn't work. They didn't give a shit. They're like, it doesn't work for me. Do what you want to. For free. I would try that wonky ass shit then. God damn it. Rings, arches, planes, chest. The chest got me, okay. But I watched multiple videos about using the buffer paste, the power buffer, and those after using isopropyl alcohol to clean off the disc. And so I have the alcohol. I used it to clean off a large part of the PlayStation. I'm getting the microfiber towels, cloths, whatever. So I'm going to try to clean off my Legend of Dragoon disc that has the fingerprints on it. It doesn't work anyway, as is right now. So I have basically nothing to lose. And I'm going to try that first. See if I can clean it off and if it'll read through whatever maybe dust there is or fingerprints that there definitely is. Nailed it. See if that works. If that doesn't work, I might move forward with trying to do the buffer thing. So that's where I'm at with that. Cheers. Also, exciting announcement. Some of you may have noticed that I posted Reels today. If you use Facebook Reels at all, scrolling through those, you may have seen me. So originally, Facebook's Reels came from Instagram Reels. They just imported them over. I've been posting mine to Instagram for a long time with basically no success. Like somewhere between 2 and 6, maybe 10 views. But I've been putting them on TikTok for a long time and getting good views. YouTube, even better views. And now I can finally put them on Facebook, and they've been doing pretty well there. So, good news is those things that weren't previously on Facebook, where you guys were able to watch me before, shall now be there. So I posted one this afternoon, a couple last night. So I'm very excited, very excited. A 4th place to post that stuff is always good. Especially the platform that I'm on. You know, this is where I'm at. So, I'm very happy to be able to put them on here. Because I think I've had some growth from them, but having people already here on the platform that can just click my name and be right here, even better. So good. You know, those other platforms, you gotta leave that platform. Come find me on Facebook and all that. It's good and it could work. But I don't feel like it's as good as just having people right here. So that was exciting. I'm very, very happy about that. Why did he just fall over dead? That was strange. Anyway, I gotta finish this beer from dying so many times before.
Welcome to Wizard Peaks. This is my favorite supercharged spot. Use it to bash those wizards.
Use it to bash those bastards. I mean, wizards. This is a kid's game after all. Alright, I could screw this up, and I feel like I usually do. Oh, that's the end, so I don't want to go there. So this one must just be over there. There's two of these platforms, and one of them I feel like gets me a lot. A lot of times I jump around there thinking I'm going to wrap around to it. This is literally a wraparound, if I remember right. Maybe it wraps around from this side. Yes, it does, and I just saw it. Back end of the map is taken care of. Like jumping and flaming at the same time. Feels like a trap. No, that's the only way I can go. Okay. Let's hope I make it. Where are you going? Thank you for releasing
Listen
me.
carefully, Spyro. There's a secret area
Oh,
in the
that dude's got
artisan
a
hole.
voice as
It is at
smooth
the
as
waterfall.
butter.
Try jumping on the stones there.
Artisan
Jumping
hole,
on the
waterfall.
stones.
Sounds good.
I know, I've been trying to get back to that. Susan! Hey! Thank you very much for the like. You made it on time tonight. Hey. Doing good, doing good.
Thank you for releasing me.
I'm Beerless. This is old technology. This is a 24-year-old PlayStation 1. I'm going to save quick, and then I'm going to run to get another beer because I do not trust this game on its own. Game saved. Be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Susan, I owe you a cheers. The guy sounded like Nigel Thornberry. I don't know who that is, but I assume he sounded like the dragon. Cheers. Thank you, Susan, for the like. I did have a second beer. I have to run downstairs to a fridge to get it. And it slipped out of my hands hilariously at the top of the stairs and bounced all the way down. However, it did not explode, but I ain't touching it. If it exploded, I might have taken longer to come back. No, I'm missing 4 gems somewhere? Go. Don't like that. There's a lot of level and I thought I cleared everything. Nothing's worse than missing 1 or 2 gems. There's so much digging to do. Luckily you can see the shines from gems pretty far away. I wondered. There we go. Well, we're done. Time to do the boss of this homeworld, which is the thunder and lightning guy. Lightning and the thunder. Blowhard. Hilarious name. Insomniac. They're really dirty people. Really dirty. 4,800. There's 1,400 total treasure. I'm on my way. I'm pretty much halfway through the game as well. With half an hour still to go here. I would maybe, with a little bit of studying, have the ability to speedrun this game. And get some seriously good times. Depends. I mean, the disgusting thing about speedrunning, the reason I've never been really into it, is the people like break the game and hack the game. They're never actually playing the game and beating it. Shit, nasty. Damn it. Cheers. Rescued Altair.
Thanks for releasing me, Spyro.
Thanks for releasing me, Spyro.
I've been trapped in crystal, and either do I.
Sing Thunder by Imagine Dragons and Ghost while playing Spyro. It actually kind of does, doesn't it? Kind of fit. I can't do it, but I did. Oh, lordy, lordy, loo. I was looking at some VR games to play now that, thanks to you guys, VR headset is in the mix. I did get it. Got some figuring out to do with it yet. Some games to get. But Beat Saber actually has an Imagine Dragons pack. And I have that something. I think I'd be pretty terrible at Beat Saber, but we'll see. Don't think I could play it on stream either. I think I would have my stream shut down by Facebook. I maybe have to see what the rules are on different platforms. Maybe I could stream it on a different platform one day. Probably wouldn't do well. Probably be like 2 people that watch the whole time, but hey, that's right. But you were singing it just before. I sang like 6 words. But I don't know the lyrics that well. I just know the lightning and the thunder part, which is, okay, 5 words. Lightning and the thunder. 4 words. 2 of them are the same. I can't count, apparently. So you can't count on me to know the answer. Terrible dad joke number 67. Oh, all I have to do is tell him I don't want to go to Beastmakers and he'll just take me to wherever I want. Shenanigans. You can on Twitch, I'll watch it. I do have a Twitch account. I haven't been on it in a long time. Occasionally I get follows on it, and I'm shocked. It must still have my old Apex videos on there or something. Oh, I've got to unlock it again. Okay, so the first time you do it, these don't light up. But if you do all 5, it will open. But once the guy gives you the hint, it all lights up as you go along. Interesting. 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 Cheers, by the way, everyone. Well, you know, maybe if I ever figure it out, I'll play it on Twitch. Oh, boy. Imagine Dragons is actually good, though. I can't do any more singing. It was embarrassing enough. It was less embarrassing, I feel like, doing the Peaches song, because I had no idea what I was trying to sing. Imagine Dragons, I actually know the song. So I actually know I sung that. This order's fucked. I think I'm supposed to probably turn right and do the podiums first, and I also think these are last. I have to check it out. Sure will. It's just probably Black Ram GX or Black Ram GX Gaming, I'm not sure. It's been a while. Every once in a while I get a follow there and I'm confused, but happy. Barrels, arches, planes, chest. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I'm doing these barrels wrong. I should go backwards. I'll give you another 145 stars. Funny. Man, that is a good incentive. I don't know. How can I say no? But at the same time, I'm just imagining it in my brain, and it is not good. I don't know if it's even funny. Like, I think you'll just be telling me to stop. I've got a bunch of time, so I actually might still pull this off. Tell you what, I will sing it for 500 stars. I know my worth. I will hold out. My voice is that of an angel. But I want to sell it like it is. imagining dragging it in your brain. I'm imagining me singing it in my brain, and I'm like, man, there's few things more embarrassing than that to do live on stream on a video I'm uploading to YouTube to live forever there. Something, when I literally run for political parties in the future, they're gonna pull that video up and make fun of me. One day when I'm on, you know, Jimmy Kimmel, they're gonna blindside me with, hey, you remember when you sang Imagine Dragons for a mere 500 stars on the stream? Well, we found the footage. And they're gonna play it in front of the whole world. You know, right now there's 3 of you that could see it. One day, it could be thousands. And they're gonna have that to hold over my head forever. And I'll have to always remember that is what I did. So I'll do it. I'll do it. But if I'm gonna embarrass the shit out of myself for eternity on the internet, I'll have to be 500 stars. I'm literally gonna just cringe as I roll up into sleep tonight, thinking about singing the Peaches song. I actually clipped it.
Nasty Nork is turning our swamp into an electrified junkie.
Next time, then.
So beautiful.
I'm sure it was.
I clipped it, and I'm gonna look back and see how bad the Peaches thing was. If it's too embarrassing that I literally cannot live, damn fucking pigs, get me every time. Let that slip. Then I might make that a reel, but if not, if it's so bad that I'm like, ooh, that's cringe to the max, then that will die forever. I might not even be able to upload this to YouTube. Nah, I'm just gonna edit that part out. Very cheap, only $14. $14. 500 stars is only $5. Also cheap. But if you would like to provide $14, I'll sing the whole damn song. I shouldn't have said that. Should not have said that. I thoroughly do not want to do that. Let's pretend I didn't. I rescind
Spyro, it's great to
that
see you, but I've got
terrible offer to sing the whole song for $14. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. $2,000 is my new offer. And I don't want to hear anyone say, nope, nope, you said $14. Because I've only fallen for that my whole life. I won't do it one more time. I'll post it for you. I'm recording your stream. Damn. So if I look at it and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty bad. Not gonna do that. It's too late. Well, that's alright. You know, the more people that know I'm willing to embarrass the shit out of myself for next to nothing, the better, I guess. I heard 14. See, here we go. Here we go. Roped in that dumb mouth. Yeah, sometimes I get talking, and I just wish that I didn't get talking. This was one of those times. I live in a world of endless regret. Oh, I actually did not think I was gonna make that. Oh, at the moment you can't get donations, so you have it for free for the follow. It's a good idea. Okay, what in the glitched hell is that? It's in the middle. Oh, I could probably get it if I had sparks, huh? That's probably a good call. I mean, it takes a while to get to that point on your own. I know there's plenty of people who are like damn near professional level multiplayer gamers that move up real fast. Please. And they'll get like a couple hundred in a day from playing with top people, but it seems like the only way you can really move up fast is like you need a bump from somebody big. Otherwise, it takes kind of a while to get to the point where you can make some stars. I don't know what YouTube or Twitch do though. I don't know how they work. I think Twitch was actually fairly easy to get affiliate, but like once you hit affiliate, it's kind of a trap because Twitch owns you. It's the only downside. You had a little more freedom on Facebook for sure. YouTube probably as well. I don't know. YouTube probably doesn't need streaming. It's just another avenue stream or revenue stream for them. They don't need it. Cheers. To me, essentially almost dying. Yeah, back in the day when you had to do the old one at a time butterfly. And the new one, he collects multiple butterflies at once. Rounds them up like a shepherd dog and yeets them. Ooh, would have been easy to miss these.
Watch out, Spyro. The Norks in these parts have
Watch
discovered
out,
the power
Spyro.
of electricity.
The
And it really
Norks in
stinks.
these parts, they got electricity. You don't want to get hit by that, Spyro. Ah, can't hit me through that corpse, goddammit. Damn it, mid-drink I didn't have my hand on that stick. That sounds bad. Got the ears of a fox and the eyes of a hawk. And the maturity of a 7-year-old. Few of these are from raids. I may have been raided like once ever. I don't think anyone's ever really raided me, and I've raided a lot of people who have never raided me back. I've raided small time guys in hopes that maybe I could get a back and forth thing going. Damn it, I'm dead again. Big time people just to get my name on their screen. I've tried a few different techniques. But no success. And they are butterflies. Sparks is a dragonfly, but what he eats is a butterfly. He's not a cannibal. Oh, that would be interesting. Cyprine.
Good job, Spyro. One day you'll be
Leonardo
able to tell all the
DiCaprio
dragons
on the
about your
Titanic.
amazing
Oh wait, no.
adventure.
Leonardo DiCaprio painting the
But what
Titanic
I'd really
girl.
like to do is get out of this swamp.
Hotel, thank you very much for the like. Hotel. I like it. It's a cool name. Appreciate you, sir. What the hell? In fact, I appreciate it so much. Cheers. Oh, that's how I got zapped. Let's see, that guy had all. You fucker. Oh, how do I get out of here? Oh, okay. I kind of thought this run around was combined with a different spot, but I could not remember. I forgot. He sucks because being right on the edge, you're lured into the idea. Really, excuse me, sorry. That you could kill him and be fine. But let me tell you, that is not the case. Because every time I do that, and I've done that many, many times, he still shocks me. If you know, you know. Done. Hell yeah. How are you getting raids? Are you, what do you call that? Networking? Networking with other streamers? What you got going on, Mr. Michael? I feel like for your time of day, there have to be more people your side of the world, because there's not a lot of people in the United States that would be up that early. I know there's people that are on at 8 a.m. our time, and you're on before that. So, no, you're not. Just random people you've never seen before are rating you. So that's super cool. That's awesome. I'm super happy for you that that's a thing that's happening. Which should happen to me too, but super cool that's happening. People randomly rating me. That's awesome. On Facebook here, or on... Because I know you were on, what, 3 platforms, right? Twitch and YouTube. Are you still on all 3 platforms? Did you pick one to be your main platform? And I don't know, personally, if doing 3 platforms is a good or bad move. I know a lot of bigger streamers advise that picking one and leading everyone to a central platform is the best move. But I think I have seen some that say, if you want to do all 3 to start, and just kind of figure out which one's working for you the best. It's not a terrible thing. I don't know. We have people all over the world who have been watching. Well, that's good. I usually do too. I only have a couple continents left to hit. I've hit North America, South America, Europe, Asia, and Australia. So I only need to get someone from Africa to watch the stream and tell me that they're from there. And a person from Antarctica, which is the ultimate challenge, the ultimate unicorn. But they have internet down there. And technically I have a friend from Antarctica who just hasn't followed me. Maybe I should just reach out to him. Like, hey dude, I've got this weird goal. Then I still need someone from Africa. You know what, actually scratching Antarctica off the list is, I feel like, a bigger accomplishment because of how hard it would be to find somebody there. There's no native people to Antarctica. And then just hoping someone from Africa pops in one day. I feel like that's a higher probability. Oh, from the side. Twitch is a man because most people talk to you. Really? But I guess Twitch doesn't have many other ways to interact. They don't have likes. They don't have shares. It's pretty much chatting and donating, right? And see what people say in my chat bar going between Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube don't really work. So you're saying you can see people between all those, but it doesn't really work? What doesn't really work about it if you can see? Yeah, I mean, seems confusing. Yeah, it works, but it doesn't. I feel like you can kind of tell where they're at in the chat bar, but maybe not. I don't know. I never tried it. Personally, I wasn't willing to put in.
Thank you for
I put in the money to get the hardware. Most of the software was free. But I wasn't going to put money into monthly subscriptions for things that say they're going to help, but like the organic work is what's going to do the best for you. You know? God damn it. This pork is killing me. Also why I don't pay to like boost. A lot of people say once you pay to boost, they give you a taste and then they throttle your ability to get organic viewers. Which I don't know how true that is. I think those people just weren't getting viewers in the first place and that's why they paid. If you're not getting organic viewers, paying to boost is just a waste of your personal money. So, I think, especially when you're a newer streamer or small time like me,
Smash them, Spyro! Stamp them out and
it's not worth
squish
putting
them
all your
and
money in a
squash
bunch of
them.
stuff. If the
How about charge them and
stream
blame them? We are dragons after all.
is making money and you put it back into it to make the stream bigger and better, that's one thing. But your personal income, that's tough. That's tough. I wouldn't recommend anybody putting personal income into it too hard. And my thing was like building the streaming computer. It's like, hey, all else fails. If it doesn't continue, I don't like it. Which at this point I've been doing it for years, so I'm pretty much in. This is me. This is what I do. I would have a really good gaming computer. You know. Camera and some of the other stuff. I could make videos for fun or for some other people or for money or whatever. But maybe that restream really gives you a big boost in the beginning. I don't know. It sounds like it does. YouTube doesn't really work. Oh, okay. Rating is kinder, sharing with the people that are in your stream. So when you finish, you tell people to go over to someone else's. That's the way I see it. Yeah, I guess. I don't pay Facebook, but all the stuff that I use for changing the stream and stuff like that, I need to pay for. It's a monthly subscription. I don't think it's too expensive, but it's not super cheap, is it? Either, is it? It's like $15 a month or something. It's only $20. Oh my god. That adds up though. That's $240 a year. I'm not rich by any means. I mean, but in this time I do streaming because I love it. But it could easily be used for a second job that makes me a hell of a lot more money.
They're cold-blooded
this is what I like to
killers.
do, so it's what I do.
Frogs?
And this used to be
My,
such a nice swamp.
Release from the day, so I can't be putting the $20 in here and there. It's craziness. And well, eventually, you can only be on one platform anyway. So I guess it just depends. Damn, it's dead. Cheers, everybody. So about 140 here. Double that. Well, not quite double. 100 more. My math is off, but yeah. Not a big deal. You know, whatever might give you that stronger start too. Because starting off is brutal. A lot of platforms, and I'll tell you this straight up because they don't tell you that. When you're new, a lot of platforms give you a hella bump. Twitch was giving me big bumps early on. Facebook was giving me big bumps early on, getting me in front of a lot of people.
It seems like I've been trapped in here since I was your age. No.
So
why? I remember.
Gotta go.
You gotta be careful of those traps too. God damn it. They hit you so fast. I don't know how to dodge those well. I always just take the hits. The butterflies are getting hard to find. Nice. All right. So I'm gonna get myself to the next world. Probably do the Speedway quick. And then after the Speedway, probably start the next world, get on a dragon platform, save, and then enter there. see how long I can keep this up. Let's see if I can win this in one go. Oh god, here comes the planes. This is where it gets tricksy. Oh! That miss is gonna cost me. No! That was the last guy! I missed by one. Damn it. Double damn it. Cheers. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but oh well. Shot. Woo! That was close. That was close, but we did it. Hey. No biggie. No biggie. My mouse is stuck. Why is my mouse having issues? No, because my speaker's on it. Okay, Spyro, work. Work, please. So long as it's moving, it seems to make it... I don't remember that these loading screens were this long back in the day. It feels like they shouldn't have been, but maybe they always were. Why don't we just drink about it? Oops, we're out of drink. It's gonna work. As long as it's not frozen, it's gonna work. 2 left. So in a 3-hour stream, I managed to nearly complete 4 levels. Or 4 whole homeworlds. Not bad. Not bad. So we're just going to get to the first dragon save here. So it just restarts me here. Who throws a chicken? Honestly. Well, games always took a while to load. I know they were longer, but this feels longer than normal, doesn't it? Damn it, I couldn't see him. I've been getting bots asking me to buy followers, but I say no because I feel that would be cheating myself. Yeah, don't do it. Plus, it's super against the terms and conditions that you sign up for. So if the stream platform you're using uncovers the fact that you're using bots, because they can see it's just like a million fake accounts from, I don't know, let's say the Philippines or something, then you'll get banned. You'll get super banned. So do not do any of that stuff. It's a waste of your money and it'll kill your account. I know you said you're not doing that already, but I'm just saying those are the repercussions of said activity. Dang, this is one of my favorite levels too. Which will be a great
Spyro,
one to start off on
if you
tomorrow.
jump at the end of a supercharge ramp, you can really go far.
How long does this game take? 5 hours? 6 hours? I mean, okay. For somebody like me who knows this game inside and out, 5-6 hours. For somebody who doesn't know this game, a long time. You know? A very, very long time. Especially when you're trying to 100%. If you're trying to 100% this game, it's no short cookie. Definitely takes some time, a lot of learning. There's a lot that goes into it. Oh, hold on. Okay, we stored some stuff there. But yeah, for me, it never takes long. I went on the Subway diet, and now my neck looks like a vagina. We're doing... Yes, thank you. I love the Austin Powers quotes. I'm all about them. Man. That's my shit. So anyway, it was a good night. I had to rearrange my screens for this. And therefore all my icons got messed up. Because I have to play on a different monitor to get headphones. Otherwise the volume's just blasting and you'll be hearing it twice. No good, nobody wants that. So the monitor I normally play on doesn't have an audio jack. So I have to switch it to this monitor. Which I haven't been looking over here the whole time because I've literally just been playing through the stream. Playback video, which is probably terrible. Should be input lag, but it's basically perfect. And it doesn't have the ultra-wide curved screen stretch going on. So I actually watched the stream itself and play. It's hilarious. Boom, baby. Hell yeah, Michael. So yeah, it was a good day. It was a lot of fun playing this classic game. Absolute beast of a game. Let's see if it's still spinning. You know what I forgot about is the PS1. After you turn the game off, that thing keeps spinning like crazy for probably another 15-20 seconds which feels like an eternity sometimes, but it's all right. So I gotta move it because I gotta work here tomorrow, but I'll move it back and it'll be a great time. So anyway, the question of the night was: Times Square is located famously in which popular city of the United States of America? So I actually lost the trivia site I was using for the longest time. I think I was almost at the end of that site's rope anyway. And this new one, hilariously, has this question: Times Square is located famously in which popular city of the United States? And they always have 3 answers in this one. And they said New York, Washington, and Texas. Whoever wrote this is not from the United States. Or if they are, damn, because 2 of those are states. It is hilarious. Whoever is coming up with this trivia, so just to not look stupid, I have to take their answers and change them. The one day was, where's the national animal of some place? And instead of lion, they misspelled it and put loin. And I copied it and put it on there, so I also look bad, but whatever. So the answers for this one are: Times Square is located famously in which popular city of the United States of America? May have given it away. That's okay. New York, Washington, D.C., Chicago, or Las Vegas. So if you know the answer, tell me. If you only know it because I gave it away, feel free to put that in the comment as well. Let me know if you're on YouTube or Facebook if you got it right. We're going to do some shout-outs, and then we will come back to this. Let's see. My screens are all wonky now at the end. So let's do these shout-outs. We actually got a ton of people in here. This was a fantastic stream. One of the best streams I've had in a while, honestly. I've had some amazing ones with Elden Ring. But we had a ton of people in here. 18 reactions is huge. 206 comments. We had a bunch of people all talking at once. It was great. Loved it. Thank you guys. William Dodge, thank you for the like and share. Michael Payne, thank you for the like and chatting along with me the whole stream. Big shout out to you, Michael, and appreciate you. Also, let's see here. Thank you for the 510 stars. But no thanks for making me sing. Although it may have created a good moment, so maybe actually thank you. William Harris, thank you for the like and chatting along with us pretty much throughout the whole stream, despite the fact that I don't know how you stayed awake. Ryan Montgomery, thank you for the like and share and chatting along early. Zach Ward, thank you for the like. Rick Down, thank you for the like. Robin Blaine, thank you for the like. Josh O'Brien, thank you for the like. Good to see you again, buddy. Thanks for chatting along. David Williams, thank you for the like and chatting along a little bit in there. Levon, thank you for the like. Kayla, thank you for the like. Uncanny, thank you for the like. I'm throwing a couple comments in there as well. Samuel, thank you for the like and share. Susan, thank you for the like. And Hotel, thank you for the like. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Appreciate all of you regardless. The answer tonight: Times Square is located famously in which popular city in the United States of America? New York, Washington, D.C., Chicago, or Las Vegas? The answer is New York. So congratulations, all you got right. You guys did great. Michael Payne, I got the answer from watching movies. I probably did too. Or movies or the news. But, you know, national news. There's a lot in New York. So, it was a good stream. We will finish up Spyro 1 tomorrow. So I might put another poll out there. Do we continue with Spyro 2 or 3? I don't know if they'll work. We could try. What else should we play next? Some of these PS1 games will last longer than others. That Gex game, I've been itching to go back and play. You know, it's a 2D side-scroller. It's got a lot of more vulgar catchphrases, which is funny. It's an absolute classic for me. Probably not super popular amongst a lot of people, but there was like 3 or 4 of these Gex games. So they were pretty popular to some extent to keep getting sequels. I know Resident Evil was one that was a runner-up in the voting. So we'll see if it wins this time, or if Spyro Gang keeps voting Spyro games along. I don't know. But we'll put another poll out. Comment on it on the page tonight. And I cannot do polls as a page anymore, so that's why they're in the group. So if you want to impact what we're playing in the stream, join Ram Fam Streaming and follow the page. If you follow the page, you'll automatically get an invite for it. I don't even send it out personally, it just happens. And you can decide what the stream will look like. So appreciate everybody again. We'll be back on tomorrow, 6 to 9 Central Standard Time, finishing up Spyro and possibly moving on to whatever's next after that. So until then, stay fresh, cheese bags, and have a good night.